Coral are scratching their heads tonight. They've opened their mailboxes to find checks addressed to them from the city. The only problem is the amount is barely worth the cost of mailing it. 4 in Your Corner's Warren Wright talking to one of these taxpayers who can't figure out why the city would do such a thing. Warren?
Well, one man told me he got a check for $1.50, courtesy of the city of Cape Coral. But believe it or not, here's another one, just 20 cents. Every day, James Oberer goes out to get his mail, but last week he got a surprise, a check from the city of Cape Coral. But on closer inspection, his excitement turned into frustration.
Do you have any idea why they gave you a 20-cent check?
No, not at all.
Are you surprised?
Yeah, I thought it was $200, but it was only 20 cents.
Well, that's a disappointment.
Right. And I'm not going to go to my bank and cash a check for 20 cents.
James just wants the city council to know this kind of waste shouldn't be tolerated.
It costs more to send that 20 cents than it is for paper and a stamp. And I think it's ridiculous.
So I took the check to the Cape Coral City Hall, hoping to get an explanation for James. I was told some sewer and irrigation assessments from the 1990s were recently retired. Any money left over had to be redistributed back to the taxpayers. Some people got up to $300. Some, like James, who weren't up on their payments, got as little as 20 cents.
You have to keep the money where the money is and give the money back to the people that were involved in that particular account.
But just 20 cents? Couldn't it be applied to next year's taxes? Or just make a phone call and ask the taxpayer if he wants it?
By law, we cannot commingle funds. We can't say, we'll take this 20 cents and apply it over here.
The assessments for some of the sewer and irrigation zones may be over, but James still feels the refund was a waste, like water down the drain.
I think it's just crazy.
Right.
I think they're nuts. I really do.
Now, the city says it's included a letter explaining what the check is for. If there's ever anything Fox 4 can look into for you, give us a call at the number that you see on the screen there. In the studio, Warren Wright, Fox 4 in your corner.